Hope everyone is busy as a bee, cheerful as a cricket, steady as a clock, standing on the rock. Is today going to be a leftover day for you? Another holiday today? Or are you getting back on track? Joanne says, I am here and up 1.4 pounds and I feel full and fat. That's what Thanksgiving is supposed to do. Sally up 4.8. Be proud of it. Y'all had a good day. Don't regret it. Don't lament over it. Or you just spoil all the fun that you had yesterday. That's what's great about Shibboleth. It's a lifestyle. So you're supposed to enjoy yesterday. You're supposed to celebrate with food and have a good time. It's all these other days that you're supposed to be on task. So I know a lot of people try to do a cram course. They're like, how can I have a perfect Thanksgiving? Why? Why would you want to do that? It's okay if you're like me and you just prefer eating how you eat. You know, I actually enjoy Shibboleth approved foods better than I do the normal Thanksgiving grub. It took a long time to get there, but let's just say that you really love Thanksgiving festivities and the big homemade dressing and gravy, and you're not going to do it perfect, right? But you're upset over it. You're upset that you binged yesterday. You're down on yourself because you binged, and now, like Joanne said, you feel full and fat. Don't look at it like that. You're taking away from the very thing that you should have enjoyed. You knew that was going to happen, right? We know that if we have a hog trough day, we know if we do this, that the next day our weight's going to be up. We're going to put on a little bit of fat and a lot of water weight, a lot of the weight of glycogen. We're going to hold on to that. We knew what we were doing. We were adult. We know how our body works because we're Shibboleth members. So we're not surprised that we get up on Friday after hog troughing it and the scales are up, but we also know what to do. As soon as we decide to get back on the plan, that weight's gone. And forward progress resumed, but you got to get back on the plan. You got to get right back to it. You got to talk yourself into it, not out of it. See, Shibboleth is easy. It's really easy to do Shibboleth. So why doesn't everybody do it and have these amazing fat loss results by eating regular food that comes from their local grocery store? Why doesn't the whole world do this if it's so easy? Because it's easy not to. It's not hard. It's not hard to eat Shibboleth, delicious Shibboleth approved foods 3 times a day. In fact, if you eat more than that, you feel terrible. Why would you want more than your rations for the day, your portions for the day? You get 6 holidays a month. You get to hog trough at 6 days a month and still lose weight at an astonishing rate because our food combinations are more powerful than most pharmaceutical drugs when it comes to weight loss and muscle preservation. So you did it. It's over. Hopefully you didn't have more than 6 holidays already. If you did, forget about it. Let the past go. Let the past go. Today's a new day. You can decide today. You can decide to do different today. You can do an about face. You can start moving in the right direction with a decision to eat Shibboleth approved foods up to 3 times a day, no grazing between meals, and then enjoy your 6 holidays. 72. Imagine this. You go to the doctor tells you that you've got a deadly disease. You've got the funky-titis, and you will certainly die prematurely with the funky-titis. That's basically obesity. You know, you don't look at it that way because almost everybody on the planet's dealing with the issue of food addiction and obesity. Almost everybody is, so we've normalized it. But there are facts that statistically speaking, not individuals, but statistically speaking, it's going to get you. It's going to put you in a prematurely going to put you below ground. Prematurely. Doesn't have to be that way, statistically speaking. You can fix it. And so the doctor says you've got funky-titis and you're going to die a premature death. The first thing you would do is go, oh no, what is the cure for that? Is there a cure? The doctor goes, there is a cure. Drink your water, journal, eating the right food combinations. Don't exceed your daily rations or portions. You know, the doctor gives you what we refer to as Shibboleth and says, by the way, you can still cure this problem and have 72 days a year. 72 days a year to eat what you want. Wouldn't y'all think that was a deal? Wouldn't you be relieved? Wouldn't you be relieved that you just were told you're going to die prematurely? They are telling you that. You're just not listening. If one is obese, if they have the funky-titis, premature death statistically speaking, is in the cards. Yeah. So you got to make a decision to fix it. Now the doctor tells you how to fix it. You'd be relieved. It's 72 days a year. You mean I don't even have to be perfect every day? No, you're not. It's not like the alcoholic that can never take to the bottle again. No. You get 72 holidays a year. And then the doctor says, and when we get it cured, you can have whatever you want to eat 144 days a year, as long as all your other days are following the prescription of following the Shibboleth plan. Isn't that something? So you had a Thanksgiving day, let it go. Now let's get back on track. We do not have to throw our hands up in the air and just say, forget it the rest. If you do that, you're going to put on 10 to 30 pounds. 10 to 30 pounds. 10 to 30 pounds. Do y'all want to go into 2023? Let's split the difference there. Do y'all want to go into 2023 20 pounds heavier than what you are today, when all you have to do is have a plan that's actually going to let you enjoy the Christmas holidays more? You'll actually enjoy your food more if you live restrictive on all of the days except for the 6 holidays that you're allowed to have during the month of December. So anyway, let yesterday go. Decide how you're going to finish your year. Decide if you don't make a decision, if you're waffling, if you're saying, well, I'm going to play it by ear, I'm going to try to do good, but I don't know. You're setting yourself up for a failed end of the year. But if you got a plan and you say, I'm sticking to the plan, I'm not going to have more than my allotted holidays, and I'm going to enjoy the Christmas grub, limited number of days. But then when I go into the new year, not only did I not gain weight, I lost another 10, 15 pounds. And now I'm going into 2023 excited about the future, off some prescription meds maybe even. God might intervene and really bless your health and really bless your home. You got to make a decision. And as y'all can see over the last few months, what are y'all noticing about the group size? Have y'all noticed? Have you noticed it's getting down to just you warrior, just you uncommon, amazing, determined people? It's getting down to just y'all. When I started doing these support sessions earlier in the year, about 200 people between Facebook and Zoom. And now, today, 50. In the challenge, more than 80% of the people that started the challenge tapped out of the challenge. No surprise, because we're not going to be able to help people that want a common life. We're here to help those that want to lead an uncommon life. What if you fell down? Am I talking about you? You're no longer, because you threw your hands up in the air for a couple of weeks, you're no longer uncommon and special. Now I'm just calling you a common person. No, I'm not saying that. What makes you, your story hasn't been written yet. What makes you uncommon is when you get knocked down, getting back up. And how quick do you get back up? Don't take too long of a break. Decide, do, it's done. Commit December unto the Lord. Isn't that a great month to commit your eating efforts unto the Lord? Isn't that a way in your spirit, in your prayer closet in here, in your spirit, to commune with the Lord? Nobody knows that you're dedicating December to Jesus but Jesus. Only you and the Holy Spirit knows it. And you've made a deal and you said, Lord, I know I'm not supposed to make a vow that I can't keep. And I know because of my past weakness that if I make a vow to live and eat unto you in December, that I might break the vow. So I don't want to make a vow, but I am determined to do my very, very best unto you, Jesus. I'm determined to dedicate my eating lifestyle in December to you. I'm dedicated to make no provision for the flesh for the month of December except for my 6th holiday. I'm dedicated to show you in my heart that I can abstain from the worldly pleasures and focus my real appetite and hunger on you, O Holy Spirit. Make some dedications and, don't give yourself an out, but speak to the Lord and tell the Lord, look, I may mess up, but if I do, help me up quick, O Holy Spirit. Just do your best in December and watch what happen. Y'all, a lot of stuff going on the planet. A lot of stuff going on the planet. I want to show you, if you're new here, my name's Travis. I know most everybody, so I forget to do my introduction. Sometimes we do have some new people. So let's take a look at this. You don't think you can accomplish a lot in December? Watch this, everyone. This is pretty amazing. Now, the challenge numbers, the last time we looked at the results from the 24-day challenge, November challenge, the numbers were higher. You're going to see the weight loss came down some over the last 24 hours. That's because people are weighing in today after Thanksgiving. So we expected this. we definitely expected it. Hopefully those folks that hog troughed it on Thanksgiving Day, they weighed in today, and to their surprise, the scales were up. As long as they know, look, that's a temporary weight gain. Let me get right back on track. They will fix yesterday's weight increase just by getting back on the plan. I want you to take a look, though, even with the increase in weight, after, my brother Charles messaged me and said he'd had a hog trough day, man, and several people have said, I had a hog trough day. Well, it's to be understood that there's going to be some weight gain, but still look at the results. And everybody hadn't weighed in today yet. You're talking about Charles Grant still 19.8, Dab 17.7, JC 17.2. These are astronomically good numbers for a 24-day challenge. Now, this is going to come way up. I'm doing this a little early. Everybody hasn't weighed in. They have several hours today to weigh in. Yesterday was the end of the challenge. But think about what you can accomplish in December, just looking at these numbers. Now, they use supplements, so they had a little edge that helped. I have to give you that disclaimer. The other group did very good too, and they didn't use supplements. They didn't do quite this good, but if you can't afford supplements, it just shows that the food is the power. The grocery store food is the power. So we're going to run it back. We're gonna have another challenge December 1st through the 24th. We will be doing some meetings next week to make sure people onboard correctly. And I'm gonna have a couple of start dates. People have requested that I give them a couple of days to rebound from Thanksgiving. We're gonna have a 24-day challenge that you can sign up for on the 1st. And then after the first week of December, if you'd rather do that, either you can take your first 24 days of the month and do the challenge, or your last 24 days of the month and do the challenge. So it's up to you. Do you want to finish your challenge on the 24th on Christmas Eve, or do you want to finish your challenge on New Year's Eve? So, you'll get to select which one you want to do once I put them up there. But you could be like these folks and really get serious and lose some significant weight before the first of the year. So I hope you'll consider that. Tammy, if you're with me, does anybody want the challenge notes that's here today? You're going to consider doing the challenge for December. You're going to consider it. So Tammy, are you with? I think Tammy's with me. Tammy, could you get the constant contact class notes so they can go on and start reading those over? If you'll just put the link here, it's basically going to be the same rules. There's a 10-day detox portion and then a 14-day metabolic boost portion. The notes go over all of that. If you don't want to do the detox portion, you can just go straight to the metabolic boost meal plan instead of the detox meal plan. But what a great way to finish the year if you did a 10-day cleanse and then you spent 14 days boosting your metabolism. You're allowed 3 holidays during the challenge, and then 3 more holidays the remainder of the month, whether you do the start on the 1st or whether you start after the first week. So either way, you've got an opportunity to eliminate excuses, no excuses. Got 2 different start dates. You can do it with supplements or without supplements. It's going to be amazing. You get support. Sasha and I have been doing hope some of you've gotten to come. We've been doing some of the in the kitchen for our challengers with Travis and Sasha, showing you some recipes that we do. She did sauerkraut chocolate cake the other night. So we're having a lot of fun with it. But come go with us. Tammy is going to post the link in here as soon as she can grab it. The constant contact notes. Read those notes, watch the video, prepare for the challenge. And I will be doing some more onboarding sessions. I just wanted to throw that out there to try to get you motivated to not squander December. It's another 30 days, another month where you can focus and lose an extraordinary amount of body fat while enjoying the holidays before going into 2023. And I hope that you'll come go with it. If we just do the detox and not the MNS, which group should we be in? The supplement group. Yeah. If you're doing any supplements, I want you in the supplement group so that we can compare results. Today's not a good day to look at the results because everybody hasn't weighed in. They're coming off Thanksgiving and their weight's up, and people are going to weigh in as late as possible to try to drain some of that fluid off. from my experience. Tammy just posted your class notes there. I'll show you what that looks like. It's got everything in it that you're going to need to get started. Plus, I'm going to do some live sessions for onboarding. Here's your class notes, everything that you could potentially need for the challenge. There's going to be 2 start dates after this session. You'll be able to go to the challenge tab in the website, and you'll see some additional start dates so that you can decide what your start date will be. If you can muster it, I highly recommend that you do the second start date. I've been thinking about this. You can start on December the 1st, but then it's going to end on Christmas Eve, and you're going to be having some hog trough days. So I think it would be great to start later in the month and actually finish at your lowest weight on New Year's Eve, and then us all have a meeting right before. You don't have to come, but for those that want to, I could have a meeting right before the new year, and we could celebrate your success. That would be pretty awesome. But anyway, let's have some fun in December. Let's do our absolute best to drop off some pounds. You'll thank yourself. You'll thank me. You'll thank the Lord if you do it. You're going to regret it if you don't do it. All right. Lisa says, I had lost 12.4 this month with the challenge before yesterday's holiday, but I'm sure that will come back down after a couple of days of eating right. So if you have holidays, not challah meals, but holidays, not challah meals, holidays where you're really hog trough, it usually takes 1 to 2 days of right eating, Shibboleth restrictive style, not full Shibboleth, but like red column, no grazing, get some steps in. If you do that after a hog trough day, 1 to 2 days, you're usually lower than when your weight before that hog trough day. Okay. So it takes 1 to 2 days. So we have to be adults. And it's just like going to the store and buying something. There's an exchange system. So if you have a hog trough day, worst case scenario, it's going to take 2 days to correct that. And if you have 2 hog trough days, it's going to take 2 to 3 days to correct that. If you have 3 hog trough days, it takes 3 to 4 days to correct that. So you have to know, when I have this hog trough day, it's going to be good. I'm going to enjoy it, but I know I got to pay the price for it of 2 very, very perfect Shibboleth days. Karen, I don't have it in front of me. I'll have that after the class. It's going to be probably right after the first week. I'm waiting on one person to get back with me about something before I can announce the second day. It's going to be about a week into the month. All right, let's do our Q&A. Any questions for me today? Nutrition, behavior modification. Is there anything? We won't keep you long. I know most of y'all have got a big day, family stuff, cleanup, Black Friday. So I don't want to keep you long. Any questions for me? Anything that would help you on your weekend journey? Take one day at a time around. So is there anything that I can do to move the ball forward for you? Something you're mentally hung up on, some obstacle you're having, some problem you're having. How can I help? Any questions before we go today? Thank you, Sally. We appreciate it. Good job this year, Sally. You look amazing. Love seeing your photos. Any questions? Are all hearts and minds clear? Joanne, don't know yet. I'll announce the second. Several people are asking about the second start date. I'm waiting on one piece of information before I can announce the actual day, but it'll be about the first weekend. So I will announce very soon. I'm waiting on one piece of information before I can say this day or that. Good job, Sally. A 5K, first 5K. Way to go. Thank you, Sanjavini. So I do have a few people going to do the challenge, right? Okay, everybody. I'm going to let you all go. So a quick note to the few people I have here to help us spread the news. This is, I don't see this as a business, or I wouldn't say I wouldn't be as transparent. So we're in the slowest season of the year, and we're trying to make sure that we can keep our support team for our amazing members. So we're going to have to do something pretty radical. And we're going to do it and hope that you all will help us. We only have a certain number we can do of these memberships. It's our Black Friday too. We'll be sending out the link shortly. But after a lot of prayer and a lot of looking at data, I announced last year that I felt the Lord had impressed us to offer a free program. Some of y'all were here when I did that, and it has had, even though I felt the Lord inspired me to do that, it has had significant and hurtful impact. So I did what I thought the Lord wanted me to do. I still think that's what the Lord wanted me to do. I don't understand the results. I don't understand what happened or why it happened, because I really believe that God impressed me to do that. But we will not have a free program in 2023. We will not have it for 2023, or I will not be able to keep Shibboleth alive. And we're still going to have an uphill battle, because it's hard for us to get our message out there. But with our great members, hopefully we'll be fine. We're radically changing the program for the better. I've said that for a long time now, and there's only been minor changes, but we have some radical changes coming up for 2023. We are doing away with the free, and we are doing away with the life. I feel like I did everything the Lord asked me to do with the program. I'm a little embarrassed because I named it and claimed it, and I've had faith, but the Lord, he's trying to teach me something, and I'll figure out what that is as I move forward. But we've got to make some changes. So there won't be a free program next year. We will never turn anyone away that cannot afford our service. We will never turn anyone away that can't afford our service. We feel like everybody can afford it if they value it correctly, but we won't turn away anyone that has the perception that they can't afford it. We're here to help people first, as long as we have the power and ability and resources to do so. But what we're seeing is the few people that do join the free program, they're not valuing it. They're not getting started with it. And it's just not, we're not fulfilling our mission of helping more people, and it doesn't make sense to continue that. We also will be ending the lifetime membership. Said that for a long time, that we would have to eventually do that, and there's just no way around it. I've got to end it. So there won't be a lifetime membership January the 1st, 2023, because the cost of development went through the roof. So even when we started the free thing, the kind of development that we have to do to the app and the website has went through the roof. Any of you in the sector I'm in, technology sector, you know that I'm telling the truth. We're actually losing probably hundreds of dollars off of an active member. We're actually paying for people to take our program. Can't do it anymore. Now, with that said, it's the end of the year. We can't really pull back anything, because people won't even get started at the end of the year, because they're afraid if they pay for something like an annual membership, if they pay for that, they think they're wasting it because they're not really going to do anything with it till in January. So in order for us to keep our team and meet our expenses, we're going to do our last radical price and lifetime membership. Are y'all ready? I hope y'all help us get the word out. Members will be able to purchase it, give memberships to people that want them for Christmas. So here's the deal. Y'all won't believe this. Y'all won't believe it. We've worked with our development team and asked for a discount on our stuff, and we're going to have one huge membership. I'm going to answer all these questions. Y'all always think I'm going to take something away from you. Have I ever took anything away from anybody? No, never. You'll not find that in my history. So I don't ever take anything away. I only add to it. So don't worry about your membership changing. You'll be grandfathered in. But we are going to run an amazing Black Friday special, and I'm going to run it until January the 1st, or until I've raised just enough money to pay my expenses, which would be 1,000 memberships. So 1,000 membership, whichever comes first, the 1,000 memberships or January the 1st. If we don't have 1,000 members that join, we're still ending it January the 1st, because that's as long as my development team will discount me. So $37. We figured we'd go out with a bang. $37 lifetime membership. Pay once, never pay again. And what you get is fast track. You get the Shibboleth journey, and you get the Tiger's Eye, and everything that goes with that. You get the free mentoring. It's a ton. It's a ton. I hope that y'all will tell everyone, and hopefully that can get us enough cushion so that when we go up on the price in January, anytime you go up, it takes some time to rebound. So hopefully this will raise enough cushion so that we can change it up once more. And then we'll be offering an annual membership, no more lifetime membership. We'll try to keep it very affordable moving forward. So those of you asking, if we wanted to purchase as a gift for someone, how will that work? There'll be a link where you can buy the gift card, and then you can give it to someone. It won't have an expiration date, so you can gift it. Now, partner perks are not included. Partner perks are not included in the lifetime membership. We'll make that clear. We're still going to try to build this ministry and business with our partners. So we're going to be giving more to our partners and continuing to try to develop partnerships with our members who want to support us for additional partner perks. That won't be part of the lifetime membership, but everything else is. So amazing. And no, I'm not I see questions about what happens to my membership. Nothing. I'm not changing anything. We're doing all of this so we don't have to change anything. So do I need to repay? You don't have to repay. I'm just telling you about what our new offering will be. I'm telling you what our new offering will be. In next year, the new price point will be $99 a year for those that do not have a lifetime membership. We feel like, and I hope y'all do, that that's a fair price for what we offer. I hope people will still consider that to be a tremendous value for what we offer. We were looking at getting started with Weight Watchers, and it's like 40 something a month. So we at least got to pay our cost, and we're going to need your help. But we'll be running this special until January the 1st, and then we will immediately go to $99 per year. I hope people feel that's still a ministry type price. Yes, I take tips. Any way I can raise money for this life-saving mission, I have no pride about it. So yes, we do take tips. Yeah, those of you that got in on the lifetime and you decide that you want to help us, the right way to do that is to become a partner, but we're not going to take your lifetime membership. Any question? And y'all just pray that I would renew my faith, because I had faith when we started the free thing, and I didn't waver on that faith, but I guess I'm wavering now, but there's nothing else that I can do to keep it free. It's just not numerically possible. And to continue the support levels that we have. We could do that if it were just a self-guided program with no support, but I don't feel like those types of programs are very beneficial. How much is it now until January? So 3 levels of membership: Fast Track, Journey, Tiger's Eye, the complete library, everything that you're aware of there except for partner perks, $37. Pay once, never pay again. We're going to end the lifetime membership with a bang. So big deal. It's a big deal. If people value us, it's a big deal. Carrie, what does the partnership include? It includes just various little partner perks. There's a better exercise feature. It's partner perks. You get some little tidbits of help for helping us. It's more, we don't really want people to become a partner just for the perks. It's just our way of giving back. And we continue to try to work on perks that partners will love. Takes time, but it's more for those that really feel, hey, Shibboleth helped me. They did not charge me much, and I want to give back. Partner perks is anywhere from $5 a month up. It's your pledge to be a partner, and the minimum is $5. It doesn't matter if you're paying $100 a month or $5 a month to be a partner. You get the same partner perk. Yeah, I believe. Do they use our link, Diane? I believe you can use your link. Now, Sasha may be here. She's working on it on the back end. Maybe her or Tammy can get with you, Diane. You know, I'm not the tech guy around here. Sasha's the brains there. So you can try to use your link now and see if it's linked to the $37. Yeah, Sasha says you can use your link. And folks will pay $37 for a lifetime member. I've never heard of anything like that for this kind of offering. So I hope people will get excited. That's it, $37, no gimmicks, no gimmicks. We're going to go out with a bang, go out of this year with a bang, and then we're going to say bye-bye to the lifetime membership and the free program, unless the Lord tells me otherwise. But we've done the best we could do with it this year. Helped a lot of people in the process. So yeah, we will put together a daily share. Kimberly Baker, Sasha's working on that today so that people can share that deal from the website. We got our graphics team working on it now. We just made this decision yesterday as we were working on Thanksgiving Day. We were talking about what are we going to do, because we can't keep doing the free thing or the lifetime thing. It's going to put us out of business. So can't pay people to lose weight anymore. So we come up with what we felt would meet our cost per person. So what does it cost to support a person in payroll and technology expenses? And it costs well more than $49 lifetime. So that's what we were charged. So free's going away, lifetime's going away. That'll be refreshing to some. So those of you that did take advantage of it, it makes what you have, your lifetime membership, more valuable, because the price is called inflation. All right. Any questions before I go? I'm excited. Y'all excited? Y'all gonna help me with that lifetime? Will y'all help Sasha and I get the word out about that lifetime? Tressa, do I add my after pictures from the challenge where? I'm gonna have to get Tammy with you, Tressa, on that one. That's a technical question. Tammy, can you get with Tressa Nelson, even if it's after the broadcast, and help her get her challenge pictures in the website? Will there be a link I can share on Facebook for the C-sake? I'm not sure. If you're talking about the lifetime membership, Tammy can give you a link. Or you can just use www.shibbolethdeals.com. www.shibbolethdeals.com. Beth, same thing. They've made some changes to completing the challenge, so I'm going to have to get Tammy with you. If it says I completed the challenge, does that mean I did all I need? I would just ask, did you weigh in and record that? And did you enter your 2 after pick? If so, you probably did everything you need to do. But just to be sure, you might want to check in with Tammy Cornett. Michelle, if we're already lifetime, then we don't owe $99. That's right. I'm not charging you. After I sold you a lifetime, I'm not going to tell you I don't take things away. Yes, you can buy them as a certificate without assigning a name to it. It doesn't have an expiration date. Can you join as a lifetime member if you're still in weight loss mode and have? Oh, of course, we want you to. Yeah, we want Shibboleth for everybody that starts with Shibboleth. We want you to become a part of the Shibboleth family and utilize Shibboleth as your support system from here forward. We consider ourselves a family, and the quicker you get access to everything on the website, the better. So yeah, it's ideal for any stage of the journey. Thank you, Jennifer. Anyone else? Any other questions or comments? Thank you, Desiree. All right, y'all. Y'all look like you're satisfied. It's been good to connect with you today. Very few questions. Looking forward to getting y'all through the weekend and hopefully next week away from all the leftovers and back focus. Thank you, Lisa. I'm going to click that now. I need all those verses about overcoming fear as you want to see them. Is there an orientation tonight? Don't know that we would have anybody show up. I'll see how the day goes. I might do one, but I'm going to have to do several anyway between now and next week. So December the 1st is a good start date for those who just finished the November challenge, because you know what you're doing. But those that don't really know how to get through the challenge, they're going to probably want to start the second week in December. And plus that will give them time to get their supplements if they're going to be doing supplements. I'm bad about saying things without observing. I almost never observe holidays because I'm always one track minded. So as Sasha told me today, I'm like, well, Thanksgiving's over. Well, yeah, but today is everybody's travel day and shopping day. And I'm like, oh, these holidays, they sure do get in my way. It ain't a hurricane, it's a holiday. Yeah. Let's put those, Tammy, if you'll put those class notes one more time so people can start thinking through if they want to participate in the December challenge. If you don't mind copying and pasting that one more time in the thread for them to click, 24-day challenge class notes and instruction. Thank you. And Tammy's posting the Advocare 24-day jumpstart kit, which Sasha and I will be using. We're going to finish our year strong. I hope you'll come go with us. And Tammy, those class notes before I end the broadcast, that would be fantastic. And she just posted those class notes. Awesome, Jennifer. Let's do it. Let's all finish strong. Let's try to impress one another. Let's get on fire for one another and get on fire for God. They are having a great sale. And by the way, hey, I forgot. Hey, Karen, everybody. Well, let me grab it because they'll be out of it quick. Hold on. Sorry about that. Just so that you know, They only do this once or twice a year. It's a seasonal product. Let me take this off the, I'm glad that somebody mentioned Advo. Take this off so y'all, so the cranberry apple spice, it can be served hot or cold, but it's delicious hot. So this is, when they run out, it's gone. They only do this once or twice a year. This flavor, it's their surprise flavor. Everybody loves it. And then when supplies are gone, it's gone for almost a year. So take advantage of cranberry apple spice hot. And if you're looking for a really good, quick eating episode in the morning, this cranberry apple spice hot, along with the cinnamon apple spice yum bar, that is such an energizing, light way to start your day. If you're one of those people who don't have time to cook whole foods in the morning and you're tired of the health-wise hot chocolate and stuff like that, this cranberry apple spice hot with this delicious cinnamon apple spice yum bar is a great energizing way to start the day. And Tammy posted that. Beth, I don't know. Sasha, you know when the Standing on the Rock t-shirt will be back in stock? You didn't know it was out? Okay. She's checking on it for you, Beth. She said that they'll order some more if they're out. The Yum Bar comes from Advocare. It's their newest bar. The Yum Bar is Advocare. It's delicious with hot cranberry apple spice spark. Great little eating episode. You could normally use this bar as an approved snack, but as y'all know, the leaner I've gotten, the more I treat a snack like a meal. So I can have that hot apple spice, so good. And this bar, great energizing way to start the day with your first eating episode. Beth, she's going to check on that shirt for you. Bear with her and she'll try to get some ordered. We're running low on resources toward the end of the year, so we have to order them in bulk, but I'll see what I can pull off. Anybody else before I go? All hearts and minds clear. Everybody excited about losing some body fat and enjoying Santa Claus season. What is my Advocare link? Tammy, on my Facebook page, I'll just go on and give it to her. Angel, it is www.blowtorch. Good to have Angel on Facebook. Blowtorchfat. Which I've got to at some point change that name. I keep getting in trouble for it because of it's considered hate speech now. www.blowtorchfat.com. So there's your link, Angel. Hope you see that. Yeah. Saying the word fat in the context of weight loss is now, from what I'm told, considered a form of hate speech. You cannot get the cranberry apple spice is not in the Shibby shop, and the Yum Bar is not in the Shibby shop. You have to go through www.blowtorchfat.com. You can find all Advocare. Tammy's giving specific link. Do y'all want me to go over those products real quick so that you know what they're for, or no? I don't want to waste your time. So let's take a look with our remaining time at Advocare products that I use, and I'm happy to answer questions about them too. So I'm going to go to www.blowtorchfat.com. As most of you know, I endorse very few supplements, very few. I am very brand specific, only about products and brands I trust. Advocare being chief amongst them. Onnit, Thorne, Beverly. I just won't talk about other brands because I want to keep it safe and also effective, high quality stuff. So we go to Advocare, and as we have seen from the challenge, the results have been better when we take our supplements, when we utilize the 4 pillars of wellness: faith, good nutrition like we teach, supplementation, and exercise. Those are the 4 pillars. Your wellness program can stand up on 2 legs, faith and nutrition. But if we add the other 2 legs, we've got a real sturdy chair. So we want to do it all. So Advocare, you'll see that they have categorized their product line with in this way: energy, sports performance, weight management, and wellness. So energy, anytime we're talking about energy enhancing supplement, by default, we're also talking about the ability to lose more body fat. When we are already in efficient fat burning mode, and we create more energy expenditure, we're going to lose more fat. Plus, we feel better when we're in a calorie deficit. There's more cognitive benefits to it. You don't get as fuzzy. You stay clear and focused. So, of course, Spark, I use every day, have for more than 20 years. The Yum Bar is new. That's a good little snack bar. Now, the leaner you are, you might want to consider using it as a meal, because we got to really, if you're really leaning out, getting close to your goal, the lighter those eating episodes, the better. But either way, however you want to use it. V16 is kind of like Spark, but without caffeine. I prefer Spark, but if you're caffeine sensitive, you might want to try that herbal supplement, V16. Rehydrate, I use when I'm exercising heavily, and also have been operating in a calorie deficit. If I'm fasting, fasting and working out can get you in trouble because you can deplete your electrolyte. So if I'm fasting and sweating in a 24-hour period, I'm going to be proactive and I'm going to have a serving of Rehydrate. It's also really good if your blood sugar's bottoming out on you. When you're transitioning over to a fat-adapted metabolism, it's very helpful to ease that blood sugar back up without sending you out of fat-burning mode. So those are those. There's some more Rehydrate. They have canisters and packs. Slam is an energy shot if you need energy. I did those before Happy Juice. Now I'm just using Happy Juice. You have ready-to-drink protein shakes, ready-to-drink vanilla, and ready-to-drink chocolate. Great little snack or meal episode, but as well, these shakes are outstanding to use as your coffee creamer, your preferred coffee creamer that turns your coffee into something that's a little better for weight management. Then we go over to our sports performance line. If you're not lifting weights, if you're not doing strength training, none of this is needful. Okay, it would be overkill. If you're someone that's doing a lot of strength training and you're serious about upping your game, just email me, tell me what you're doing. I will recommend performance supplements for you. But for most of my members, this is all overkill stuff. You're talking about creatine, L-arginine, things that are meant to build muscle and to help you recover after intense workout. It would be overkill to use any of this if you're not working out in a very intense, consistent way. Then you have weight management. And of course, I'm a big advocate of Metabolic Nutrition System Delta and Omni. Delta a little better in my estimation for the weight loss phase. Omni a little better for the maintenance phase. Catalyst, I take almost every single day. Branched chain amino acids to help preserve muscle and tone muscle, especially during times of calorie restriction. We'll lose less of our muscle, more of our fat when we support our lean tissue with branched chain amino acids. Meal replacement shakes are awesome. Thermo Plus is already in Metabolic Nutrition System. So you don't need Thermo Plus if you're doing Metabolic Nutrition System. But if you don't want to do the system, let's say that you're taking my Awesome Vitamin and you just want something to boost your metabolism without all the pills that are in Metabolic Nutrition System, then you could use Thermo Plus. 24-day Jumpstart Kit is what many of us will be using December the 1st through the 24th. It's got everything in it you need to reset, recover your metabolism, reset, recover, relax your metabolism through 10 days. And then on day 11, begin to boost your metabolism. Carbees Plus and Fibotrim are always in my survival kit. Anytime I'm having a hollow meal, I'm having Carbees Plus and Fibotrim before that meal. It makes a difference. I call Fibotrim and Carbees, that's a stack. We're stacking two products together. I call that stack my Cheaters Relief. And then you've got Crave Check for those of you that have a crazy need appetite control. I was taking Crave Check, but now that I'm drinking Happy Juice, I don't need Crave Check. Happy Juice shuts my appetite down more powerfully than Crave Check. But before Happy Juice, I use Crave Check. Wellness, now we're getting into our fiber packs. Our fiber packs can be taken as an extra daily to help promote regularity and to help control appetite. Aloes can help, if you're slightly constipated, can help nudge you toward regularity. Digest Ease, if you have a lot of heartburn, have a hard time digesting foods, Digest Ease may help with that. ImmunoGuard, the Gomees, all of these things are great. They speak for themselves. You don't need Coreplex if you're doing MNS though. Seagrams is vitamin C. if you need extra vitamin C. Pretty straightforward stuff there. Calcium, they have a very good calcium product. And then you got joint promotion for those of you that have joint issues. But the main things here is Spark, so we don't confuse this, Spark, Catalyst, and Metabolic Nutrition System. Those are the three, that's the three gold standard products right there in my estimation. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, I love Slim. I forgot to mention that, Karen. That's Sasha's product of choice. Great for weight management, great for appetite control. Carbies and fiber trim before a holiday meal, or not before a holiday, but before any holiday meal. So a holiday, you might have several bad meals. You could take it before one or two of those meals. If you're having a holiday meal, it's meant to be taken, but you don't, I'm not implying that you take it early in the day and then you're good for the day. Not implying that. Before your holiday meal, that's on a holiday, 15 to 30 minutes before the meal is the time to take that. No, Katie, this summary isn't written anywhere. Maybe something we should do, but we haven't. Hopefully you can, till we could write something up, you could use this video as your guide. It's good to hear, Beth. Glad to have your daughter amongst our family. Anybody else? Okay. Is Happy Juice legal in Alabama? I don't believe so. I know that the committees, the committees that work on that stuff legislatively are trying to, a lot of legislatures want it to be available, but there's still 6 states that it's illegal. You have to come to Florida and buy some. And then we can't ship it across state lines, but you can buy it and take it home with you. Come visit me on the beach. Road trip. Anyone else? Everybody get what they needed today. Okay, y'all. We love you in the Lord. I look forward to connecting with you a lot between now and December the 1st. Hopefully, St. Augustine has the hurricane. We've went through 2 hurricanes at our house this year. So thank you, everybody, for your great patience with us. Hopefully, no more hurricanes. And we can get Thanksgiving behind us and we can get focused until Christmas. All right, y'all. Have a great one today. God bless y'all.